suave, relax.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
Hello people, it's your boy Arthur Smith and welcome back to another video. In today's video, just had a tropical smoothie. In today's video, we will be reviewing Mufasa the Lion King. Alright. I don't really have a lot to say about this film. Based on the critic score, I already knew what the audience score was going to be. Based on the stuff I've heard about it, I went to see it. I'm gonna just tell you this, especially after this review, don't waste your time. I'm just get out the gate. Don't waste your time. This movie is about as relevant as every other Disney remake. I think, at least to me, Disney is like what, one for like 20. I think they got like 20 remakes, maybe 10 or like 15 or 20 remakes. And that one, the only good remake I think they made was Cruella. Like everything else has been garbage. This film, to me, is probably one of the worst of the worst. Like it actually, well, okay. I was, nah, because at least this one has attempts to have singing in it, where Mulan didn't. So I would say Mulan would probably be the worst for me, because that movie just takes everything about Mulan and just shoves it down the drain. Every good thing about it and shoves it down the drain. But this is pretty bad. This is up there. This is definitely up there. You know, this movie is just so pointless. It's and it always blows me that we keep making these types of movies. How do, especially Disney, explain to me how y'all make an hour and 20 or hour and 30-minute animations have more impact and have more longevity than live action movies that are 2 hours. How does that work? And you create both of them. How does that work? And the worst part about it is, regardless of how good any of these movies are, people are still going to see them and they're still going to make $1 billion. I swear to you not. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another Lion King. Like, it just baffles me that these movies, because people want to either go to these, I'm assuming people are going to see these movies either to see how good they are or how bad they are, or because they think maybe, just maybe, their kids or they'll be entertained. I tell you, I was in the theater. I'm not even bullshitting right now. It was literally only like maybe 3 or 4 other people. There was 2 kids, like the parents and the kids. So that's the other 4, literally the 4. I would say okay, two sets of people. The kids fell asleep. They didn't even watch it. Like, they literally fell asleep. Like, it was boring. It was great, like, compared to Sonic, where the theater was like pretty much packed. This, like, the theater here was just bad. Maybe because I seen the movie late and I am late on this review, but I don't know. I feel like, but I saw Sonic late, and Sonic still had packed theater. This theater was still like empty, and I'm trying to figure out who is this 88% that is liking this movie. And I just have to get on this. The 2 people that played Pumbaa and Timon in this movie, kill yourself. You made me hate those 2 characters now. They was cool in the first movie, the first live action. Actually, I honestly think they're the best parts of the first live action, and they're the best, probably one of the funniest and most entertaining parts of the original. Here, they just make them completely annoying, and I'm just upset about it. You know, and the whole thing, and most of this movie, it seems like it doesn't even really have a lot to do with Mufasa at times. Like, they kind of focus on, what is it? What's his name? Rafiki? Rafiki, is that his name? or yeah, Rafiki and Masaki. Like they focus on like a lot of other like characters. Um, and it's just I don't know. Really, I only supported this movie because aaronpierre is playing Mufasa. Even though it's funny because we say he looks like Scar, but he's playing Mufasa. That's really why I supported him. I was just watching to support him. He's going to be Green Lantern, yada yada yada. But you know, if this was what I was basing it, like this was just yeah, no, this was bad. And Beyonce, please, please, I'm sorry, Beyonce, I'm sorry, Blue Ivy, but do not do voice acting ever again, please, please, I beg you, I beg you, don't stop it, please, please. You know, I love you, Beyonce, I love you as a singer. You know, I loved you in Austin Powers, I do. Blue Ivy, you know what, Blue Ivy? I'll cut you some slack. I think this was like one of her first. Yeah, I'll cut you some slack. You know, you coming up. You coming up. So I'll cut you a little slack. But Beyonce, don't do no more Lion King movies. Just stop here. Stop here. Yeah, stop here. And you know, and they got my dude. I'm looking at the cast. They got my dude, Mattis McCallison. He played what's his name from Casino Royale? At least that's what I know him from. The villain of Casino Royale. And I thought his voice acting was pretty cool, but the way the script is, it's just this story is just so weird, and they're trying to do callbacks and try to set it up like, oh, this is the beginning, this is before you get to the Lion King, and it's just so it's just so pointless. Like we don't need to know. Like knowing we do not need to know what happened to Mufasa. We do not. We did not. What happens to Mufasa before Lion King does not matter. Does not matter. I figured it would basically be the same thing, and the way this movie tells it, it is basically the same thing. He loses his parents. Basically, loses his parents. Then he has a chance to battle. He's going to eventually try to become king, battle for the throne, yada yada yada, and then he becomes king. Like that's literally almost what it's basically almost the same thing, but worse times two. Like, and it's crazy to me that Disney's going to keep doing this. They're going to keep making these movies, and you're going to have create these dumb audience members like that keep spending their money on these types of films, and it's like, oh my god, like please, we gotta be better. We gotta be better. I'm sorry, we gotta be better. Do not see do not see this movie. Don't even don't even waste your time. It's not even, and it's like you have such a great cast here. Like you have such a great Keith David, Donald Glover. Like how do you mess this up? How do you mess this up? You know, the story's all over the place. And the music, like, how do you mess up the music in a Disney movie? Like, so picture this. You know the songs from Aladdin? You know the song that Princess Jasmine sang? The one song that is not in the original? Yeah. Imagine that one song, but it's the whole movie. Like, they're just singing a bunch of random songs, and none of them have any impact or entertaining or have any impact or are entertaining, and they just literally take away, especially in moments with the big bad white lion, they just take away the tension that is going on between him and Mufasa and Scar. Or picture the song that the prince sings in The Little Mermaid, just take that song as well and just spread it everywhere. Like those little pointless songs are now everywhere in this movie. Like the whole film has a bunch of pointless songs, and it's crazy to me. Like it's so crazy. Like the don't this movie is just bad. It's just bad. I have nothing. To say. It's probably definitely one of the worst of the live actions. If I was to rate this, I'm between a 4 and a 3. I think I gave the first Lion King one, so I gave it like a 5. Maybe on a good day I gave it a 6, but it was more like a 5. I'm gonna have to drop. This is worse, so I'm gonna give this like a 4, like a 4, like a yeah. I'm gonna give it a 4, like a 3, 4. You know, because I gave like Mulan. Dumbo got like a 2. Mulan was just a 1. You destroyed one of my favorite Disney movies. So I'ma just Aladdin got like a 6, like a 5, like a 6. But yeah, this is like a 3, 4. I'm gonna go with a 4. Don't waste your time. Either take your kids to see Sonic. Matter of fact, I would rather you go and take your kids to see Nosferatu and scare the hell out of them than to sit through this and be bored. At least with that, they'll be active. They will literally be active. Or take them to go see Sonic 3. Sonic 3, the better Christmas movie, the better film to see. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.